NBA.
So if we're rewinding 60 years from 2023, that brings us to 1963. Which NBA team won the championship that year?
Was it the Hawks, the Lakers, the Celtics, or the Warriors? You should know your 1963 NBA trivia, because if you do, you just earned yourself some VC. But here's another question for you. How many games did it take the Celtics to win that final series in 1963?
Was it?
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
Well, you need that in the East, Allie. A lot of hard-nosed teams. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Buddy Hield is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. The Pacers were involved in one of the biggest trades of last season, Clark, sending Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento for Tyrese Halliburton.
Tell you what, it gives Indiana one of the most exciting young players in the NBA, BA. And I think the sky's the limit for this kid, Tyrese Halliburton. He's got all the skill set that you want in the point guard position. And in addition to that, he's a galvanizer. He's a connector. He's a leader. And that could serve the small market Pacers extremely well.
And the shot goes in.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. The rest of it shooting over the defense, even when they're all in it.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Count that bucket. Hey, Beverly's got his second bucket on the night.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Halliburton outside, inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
And with the bulk of the season still ahead, let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Pacers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're doing more than what people expected, and that's because they're getting solid contributions from some unlikely sources.
Pass to Nembhard, 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Nesmith with the 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, BA, early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. That shot is off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Pass to Nembhard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Pacers ball. Shooting for Indiana.
And the technical free throw is good.
Very few play with the same energy that Patrick Beverly does when he's on the floor. 2016-17 NBA Hustle Award and 3 All-Defensive Awards speak to his tenacity.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And the Bulls call time here. And with Patrick Beverly, there's a lot that makes him a special player.
Yeah, you know, some people would think it would be his hustle that stands out most. I think that might be secondary. I think it's his mindset. His grit and competitiveness combined with his hustle make him a very unique package.
The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Drummond against Turner. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Down low. Here's Turner. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Duarte, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
There's 45 seconds left in the first. And it's Mathurin missing. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. White for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Back to McConnell. It's Duarte on the wing. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good for Chicago. They've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. White, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Indiana leading. Here's Duarte. McConnell left side. Here's Mathurin. No good on the 3. Up in time. And that's not going to go. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Indiana. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, make some noise for yours.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Miles Turner, Neesmith out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Hield missing. Chicago trailing here. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got us done.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me. You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
The Pacers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Nembhard. Hield against Levine. Here's Nimhart. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Man, DeRozan, such a dangerous scorer in there. The defense has to push him out of there.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Pass to Neesmith. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Williams is checked in for Chicago.
For your Bulls, kids.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Nimhart. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Greg.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Pass to Nimhart. Back to Halliburton. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. Caruso grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And they take the lead. Hey, Beverly's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Williams punches it home.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hield from outside. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And Beverly gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Indiana trailing here. Pass to Nimhart. Halliburton outside. They double him with Beverly. Caruso against Halliburton. Clock at 6. Hield for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Hield's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for Levine. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Beverly. Jones, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And he comes up with a bucket. Neesmith's got 6 points in the quarter.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
White, good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Halliburton. Misses off the right iron. Chicago leading. Pass to Jones. Tries the 9-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They are passing the ball around. tremendously right now.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Drummond. White, the pass to Jones. Now Drummond. Back to Jones. Shoots over McConnell. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Drummond. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead. Halliburton against White. Halliburton outside. Jackson, it's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And the first half now in the books. Bulls out in front, up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
They've got DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Beverley out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan. Getting going here in the second half. Hield finds Turner. Goes back up. They shoot again. And the layup is good. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff feel comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Beverly. Hield against DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Halliburton against Caruso. Here's Nembhard. The shot off that time. Vucevic with some nice D. Here's Caruso. The rebound by Nesmith.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Halliburton. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Nesmith. And it's flushed down. Nice jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can hit easy hoops.
Duarte, he's checked in for Indiana. Beverly, the pass to Caruso. Basket's good. Caruso's got 5 now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Yep, count it.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Three-pointer, Vucevic. No good on the shot. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the middle. And Nesmith gets it to go. He's got 12. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Andre Drummond is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams comes in for Levine. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Beverly. Pass to Duarte, to the paint. Here's Turner. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Pacers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Jackson. The putback.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's White. Here's Drummond. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 11.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And the shot's good. Vucevic has got 14 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
With a step back, Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dosunmu. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. They've got Halliburton, Nesmith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Caruso. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Nembhard. Wide open look. They grab their own miss. And that one's good.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's Mathurin missing. Chicago's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Jones. Beverly outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Halliburton with the ball. Goes up on the wing. And right through it goes.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Jones. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Hield's checked in for Indiana. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Turner. Puts up a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Then Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to DeRozan. Beverly for 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight.
Beverly looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
And the Pacers call time here. Nikola Vucevic has come to play here in this one.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. To the inside, here's Halliburton, and it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Caruso, and the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:52 left in the fourth. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard. Out to Hield. Takes the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And he gets the bucket.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Caruso. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court. So you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player. Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Bulls.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Voot.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.